Well, every dog has his day, and for some, that day can turn into an extended European vacation.
If you're lucky. Well, that's the idea behind Alan Cumming's new children's book, Honey and Leon Take the High Road, and we are so excited to have him here with us. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you.
Now, this is the second book about Honey and Leon.
Yes.
Why did you decide to write children's books about your dogs?
Well, it was really because me and my husband Grant illustrates them.
Yeah,
beautifully.
Yeah, they're stunning. And there was a spell when we were traveling so much, and I would say, "Oh, I miss the dogs," and he would say, "Oh no, they're here. Didn't you see? Honey's behind that palm tree with the sombrero." And Leon's got little binoculars. So we made up. Oh, there they are. We made up this. We made up this story about them, that they always followed us in disguise to protect us, and that was the kind of a thing we did. And of course, he would draw me little drawings all the time and leave when I would travel. So it was kind of a thing.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a thing that was sort of, and then we sort of formalised it after they sadly passed. I'm sort of loath to tell kids when they ask when I do these kids things that the dogs are actually
How do you
dead.
handle that?
I just say, Honey and Leon aren't with me. They aren't with us.
They aren't with
today.
us anymore. But you have two lovely new dogs.
Yes, Jerry and Lala, who actually make a cameo appearance in this one.
So, you know, this started a discussion this morning about how we talk to our animals, and do we do a special voice? Like, are you always, the two of you, do you create stories all the time then for the dogs?
Well, yeah, like Honey, the character, which is in the first book it's talked about, she's sort of this grand English actress. She goes, "Hello, everybody." And then Leon's this little kind of hard guy from Brooklyn. He's like, "Hello, hello, everybody." So it's just, and I do it constantly. Now in our house we have Jerry, who is from Tennessee, but he's actually, we've discovered, we thought he was from a kill shelter in Tennessee. He was actually from the Bronx. So we'd already made him a sort of southern gentleman. And Lala, she was a street dog in Costa Rica, so she's like, "I love it."
Well, these voices begs the question about, will we see this as an animated series? Because all these voices have to come to life.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, because we sold the rights to this company, and they're developing it. And it's actually a Scottish animation company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so exciting. And so they're quite far along. We've seen the kind of, you know, the drawings. They're kind of trying to still do it in the style, the watercolor style of Grant's the stuff in the book, but we really like them.
Yeah.
And I'll hopefully do some of the voices on that too.
It takes time to bring animation to life.
It takes forever.
Yes, it does.
It's such a weird process. So you sell it, and you sell it to an animation house, and then they sell it to a broadcaster, rather than selling it to a broadcaster and then they make it. I don't know. It's just a difference. It's fascinating actually when you go into a new field like this.
And will you do all the voices?
I mean, I hope to do some. In the audiobook of the first one, I did all the voices.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't want to hog it.
Let someone else get it on the run.
Well, let's talk about Instinct for a second. It comes back in June.
Yes.
And you play an expert in psychopaths and kind of abnormal behavior. This film's in New York. So now when you're kind of walking around New York, are you looking at everyone's behavior and kind of analyzing it? Does it change how you watch people in the city?
Oh, I think I've always thought that everyone was crazy in New York. You know, even before Instinct, I think.
You're always doing the research.
Yeah. Like if you walk along the streets of New York City, it's just you meet lots of abnormal things.
I know.
And that's what I love about it. I mean, I always say that in New York, you leave your house and an adventure begins.
Yes.
Because you just never know what's going to happen and what people are going to say to you. And already on the street, I've had many adventures this morning.
I bet, yeah.
And also, I do a thing where now I put my headphones. Oh, I shouldn't tell this because I never will know my.
I don't know.
I put my headphones on.
Yeah.
So people think I'm speaking, so that I don't have to like.
Yeah. Hear them, but you don't hear
and I
them.
just talk to myself. But people still tap you.
Oh, they do. Right. They don't care.
Yeah.
We got to talk about. What is it? Legal Immigrant.
Yes.
Your cabaret show that Audible recorded. Now people can listen. Was the first one that they did as a cabaret show?
Yes. Well, they have this thing called Audible Theatre, and they've done some plays. But this is the first sort of cabaret thing. So it's coming out, I think, in July. You'll be able to stream it.
Yeah.
So it's me singing songs with my band that you just saw there, and I tell stories. And it's about my 10 years of being a citizen in this country and my feelings about the way immigration has, you know, the views towards immigration have changed, and about what it feels like to be an immigrant, and just how it seems so hypocritical and silly to me that there's this derision about immigration when this country is built by immigrants and it's so great because of the immigrants that come here.
Right.
So that's my sort of frustration. I wanted it to be a celebration of immigration.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay.
So,
All right now.
Yeah. And how's Club Cumming going?
Great. It's so fun. I've been away for a couple of weeks. I haven't been, but it's going great guns. We had some funny, like a couple of weeks ago, Adele and Jennifer Lawrence pop.
This, I was telling them
I
this
know,
morning
it's
that
so hilarious.
random people just pop up at this
And
place.
what was so great was they went downstairs and one of the drag queens who was on that night did Jennifer Lawrence's makeup.
Oh my God.
That was hilarious.
Well,
like the spokesperson for Chanel is getting her makeup
Oh
done in
my
the basement of my
God.
bar.
Well, yeah, and you
Sitting
had
on a
told me one
bucket.
story about how when Paul McCartney showed up with Emma Stone.
Yes, and we
didn't you
sang
sing
Part of Your World.
Yes.
Do you know when people are coming? Like, do you know that Adele and Jennifer Lawrence are going to be there?
I actually did. I did know that because Adele's people called up and said they were coming. But sometimes you do, you know, that's what I like about it. I mean, we have a sort of motto at Club Cumming, is anything could happen.
Yeah.
And it's not like a celebrity hangout by any means.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be like that. But I love when people feel are attracted to come there because it's comfortable and everyone's kind and everyone's just sort of gets on with it, you know. So
I love that. How fabulous.
so nice.
Well, you can follow Alan on social media to keep up with his latest projects. And Honey and Leon Take the High Road hits stores on April 30th. Thank you.
Thanks, girls.
so
Nice
much.
to see you.